Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and for all of us who are all on this journey to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And so this morning's message, I was asked to read out some channeled letters from the Divine Love Letter books that I do. And I was asked to read letters 7, 17 and 117. So I'm going to finish by reading 117 from book 3, because I didn't finish that. And then I'm just going to do some guidance for the reunion. So the message is, my darling, there's so much that I want to give to our life together. I want to make us have the best life we possibly can. I'm working on myself as I'm working on making our nest egg, because I have to come and make everything right. Everything has to come together perfectly, because it's so important for us to be the best version of ourselves, to shine bright. You see, you have done this. You have lit me up. You have shown me the way to a better life. A life filled with love, possibilities, miracles, and love, love, love. You are my eternal love. So, what I love about that is, if you watch this morning's message, I was saying about, everything that we're doing at the moment is just for our soul evolution to come into more of who we're supposed to be. And all of the people, all the lessons that we're doing, we're just constantly evolving until we are vibrationally ready to be with our twin. And that's destiny, that's, fated. And so this just explains it all again, even the reference to the nest egg, because the egg, you were created together, the yin and yang, the male-female energy, the creation, the point of creation that came together in the egg. So there you go. That's just sums up everything from today's message about, we're all just working on ourselves, and that's great. That's the whole point of being here, to progress living this human experience and to learn our lessons. So, what is the message from the Work Your Light Oracle? And it is to dance with life. Look at that. To shift up your vibration, to appreciate this journey. So I said that I've been going to the same place that I went for a swim, and I'm going to this beach that the first time that I saw my twin spirit, and I went swimming at moonlight with my twin spirit, and it was an amazing experience. Anyway, so since then I've been going back to that beach, and every time I go, I find heart stones. So heart stones, and then a pair of lips. So it's just perfect. And so it's about saying, look for the signs. When you lift and shift your energy, it's a real opportunity for the gateway to open, to receive signs and to receive the magic and to appreciate the magic again. Because so often, on this journey, it can be really overwhelming, and the sadness and the feeling of not being together, and when other people are in relationships, all of that, it's difficult. And so don't underestimate that, but also give yourself the chance to dance with life, to really appreciate the spiritual connection that you have, and to really follow that, because that is what leads you to take action. The other message for today, I pulled this from my friend's deck, and it was the action card. And this is about the soul charging forward and the physical body catching up. So the soul is wanting to charge forward into action, into the soul path, into the highest timeline for your reunion. And so every morning, if you have that intent again to put you on the highest timeline, again, it will then that you're doing everything that you can, and the universe is conspiring with you to bring you to your highest timeline. So, native spirit guidance is the vision quest. Look at that. And look at that. It's like the ancient stone ruins, which is what I have been visiting in Gozo. There is like the second oldest in the world building here, which is a temple, religious temple, man-made religious temple, the second after the one in Turkey. So this is just, Okay, so Sacred Seeker, take time away from people and situations and take a step back. Withdraw. Inner truth is emerging in stillness, but first you need to retreat. Know that you're being guided and look for your answers in different ways. The answers are around you. Watch for signs in the coming day. Trust that your life is being directed. In earth-based cultures, larger questions about life are often answered on vision quests or solo retreats in nature. Questions such as, who am I? What am I meant to do with my life? And what is my mission and my purpose in life? Were often answered on quests of various kinds. Even if you don't have burning questions, when this card chooses you, it's telling you to take time away from your ordinary life. Take time to explore the depths of your soul. Your soul knows the truth, and take time in quietude to discover what it is. The answers to your questions are all around you, but you must be still to hear the messages. And the journey is spend time alone, preferably in nature, without your cell phone and the internet, and even without pencil and paper or a book. But simply be. Listen to the world around you and be still. Watch for signs and open your heart to receive messages from the divine. Guess what number it was on? 117. So, just as I've just read 117, it is, the message in that letter was about saying, look, everything that we're doing at the moment is we're just making ourselves be the best vibration that we can for our journey together. Because when we come together, we want it to be right, and you wouldn't want to get into that beforehand, right? Because every single day, if you think back to yesterday, you're different today than you were yesterday. You're different today than you were a week ago. What you've learned, every single day you're evolving, you're growing, and so appreciate that. So now, the message is that emotions are running high, right? So trust, every emotion, and I can see why this is, because there is really strong emotions. I've felt it really strongly, because especially if I'm back here 6 years to the day, basically 6 years since I first saw my twin spirit, and the journey and so a massive time of reflection, a massive time of emotions, especially because lots of the people that I've been coming to Gozo since I was a kid, so I know a lot of people here, and they all, obviously they all ask the same question about relationships and about, oh, you'll find the right one and all this stuff. And so of course it I can't really say anything, because who's going to understand that, right? But so of course it brings emotions up, because you think, wow, it's like the cycle has come and it's 6 years ago. But that's my path, and I truly, truly believe that we're all led to our path for our soul evolution, and it's amazing. So we are just spirit living this human experience, and this is just one tiny little reality. So just shift focus, that's the big message. So this card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotional energy to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. How interesting, because the other guidance card was about taking action. So and this is on page 111. So a resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore all the signs. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, and speak to the goddess and ask for her assistance. So emotions running high. And of course they're going to run high, because basically this is no ordinary love. And so of course the emotions are going to run high. So the guidance is today is to dance with life, to speak, to really go on a vision quest for yourself, to understand your soul path, and to embrace the emotional journey that this brings, because it is a roller coaster. The other message of this is to expect, I don't know whether you can see that, but it's expecting the unexpected. And the intrigue, right? Be open to the intrigue of this journey, because that is certainly what it brings. When you're open to the intrigue, that's when you find freedom, because it allows you to just rest and, you know, be able to dance with it, right? The other message around under dance with your life is to trust in your path. Trust in the path, and wherever you're being led to, take that leap of faith, right? So I hope that helps. If you want to have a healing, a reading, it's $20. If you want to have an Akashic record reading, which is basically the Akashic records were written by Archangel Metatron, a record of all universal truth, your soul truth, your twin soul truth, everything, soul purpose, life mission, what you're here to heal, past lives, everything, future lives, present life, everything is in your Akashic records. So I'm doing Akashic record readings, $80 for 8 questions, and you receive a written report about what I see in your Akashic records. The other healings are $20. I tap into your energy and see everything like a film. I then give you a write-up of what I see, any guidance that comes through, and also any oracle cards that I am led to for you. The other thing is channeled letters. Channeled letters are $10, sorry. And if you want to have an oracle card reading, which is, I use energy cards to say where your energies are at with your twin, and use the cards to give you guidance as well, then that's $20 as well. The one thing about tarot reads, just to say, is timing. You can never give timing. Spirit does not, there is no such thing as time in spirit. One of the big questions that we always get is, when will I come into my reunion? And remember that time is not existing. So this is a man-made notion. So the time is, the best thing that you can do is trust in the hands of the divine, and trust that it will come to you at the right time for you. And every day in between is about your soul growth and finding who you truly are, and understanding that just came out, the understanding card, and understanding your part of this journey. We are, you know, basically we're all part of a collective. We are all part of the whole. We are all part of universal truth. And so every single day, we're just growing more and more awareness into that understanding, and the magic of what this universe really is, and the magic of what true love is. Let magic underneath that. So amazing, right? So the cards never lie as well. That's the other thing. The cards never lie. They always say the truth. And so trust in the magic. Trust in the unfolding of your journey. Trust in the evolution of your soul. Embrace your path, because the more that you see the magic, the more you take that leap of faith, the more you really, really trust your path, the more it allows the universe to work with you and allows the universe to bring you magic. So remember, you're a co-creator. You create your reality. So embrace the magic and go for it. All right, I hope that helps. If you need any help, I'd be very happy to help you. All right, take care. All details are in the link. All right, bye.